Talking of obsessive fans, Maggie, I was telling you beforehand, because I couldn't wait to compliment you. I know I watched Crazy Heart even before I knew you were coming on the show, so I actually genuinely watched Crazy Heart. Oscar nominated. That is a big thing, isn't it? I mean, it's a huge thing. And I wondered, because last year it was one of those weird years, because Monique and Precious, obviously, she, you know, kept winning for Best Way.
Yeah.
So, you know, lovely to be nominated.
Yeah.
I guess what I'm saying is, did you bother to write a speech?
Okay, here's the thing. I had never been nominated for an Oscar before. I was, I mean, I was beyond thrilled. Honestly, really, just to be there.
Yeah.
And didn't think for a second I was going to win. I mean, I think I was the surprise nominee anyway.
Well, is there a little tiny
Yes, and here's the thing, and this is the wild thing. It's like really, 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 I did not have anything invested in winning. I would love to win an Oscar one day. I would, but last year I don't know if I could have managed it. You know, I was totally happy just to be there. At the same time, when you're there and you're like sitting in this huge theater and they show your clip and all the things you imagined, and there's that one little minute where they're opening the envelope, and I mean, in a rational way, there was no chance I was ever going to win. But just for a second, you think, oh my God, like I might win. And then, you know, they're like opening the envelope and they say, Monique. And I've been, so that's a little like Maggie ever. But then, of course...
Imagine if it had been someone with a stutter announcing that.
No,
come on!
When I didn't win, I was massively relieved. I was like, oh, thank God. Which is not to say I wouldn't love to win one day. You know?
And, of course, famously, your brother, Jake, he was nominated for Brokeback Mountain.
Yeah.
And he didn't win either. So did he give you advice on kind of, you know, gracious losing?
You know what, to be honest, I don't think I needed any advice on gracious. I've done it a lot.
Does this ring a bell, this idea of, you know, bringing someone home to meet your parents?
Yeah. When I moved over to London, you know, my parents are my dad is very proud Irishman. Like, the horse down the road who's been in the Grand National is as Irish as they come, and he's not at all. But, yeah, I had a kind of a slew of English boyfriends. Not a slew, I didn't have loads of time.
We'll cut around this for you, Jessie.
She's ruined! She's not French, she's ruined.
Jeez, Ryanair's full.
Slew? How many is a slew?
Well,
yeah.
Yeah, so you had a boutique selection of English boyfriends.
Yeah. And one of the first boyfriends I had did come home, and my mom had just had a baby, and, you know, Dad is kind of like eyeing him up, kind of, you know, who's this British dude? And over the weekend, there's just a series of, like, bottles left on top of the door when he came into his room. We had to sleep in separate beds, and then he was like, do you like horses? And so he, like, brought up to this horse and put on a horse, and the arse of the horse was slapped and it went off, and he's now an ex, sadly.
Very good. Now, I'm being distracted because I can't... You have quite a healthy beard,
What?
Jake. Yeah. Yeah. Is it like, did you leave it on from last year's Movember? I mean, it's very... It's big. Is it just a fashion thing?
No, I'm doing a show. I'm doing a play in New York City right now. So I am playing a character who's...
It's not very good tonight, is it?
We're on hiatus. Yes.
Oh,
yes.
OK.
Yes.
No. So how long are you going to have the beard for?
Until the play is over.
Oh, OK.
Probably another few weeks.
Do you like it?
Do you want me to let you know when it's gone?
If you could.
No problem.
Yeah.
I'll give you a call.
Yeah.
It's gone. That's it. I'll give you a call. I'll let you know.
Just a text with, it's done. That's all I need. That's all I need.
Is it itchy?
No, not anymore.
And do you have to, like, brush it out? Do stuff get caught in it?
Listen, sometimes I brush it, yes.
Yeah. Look, I have a dog. I have a dog, and you leave it for a while, and then you're really sorry you left it.
So then think about it this way. I essentially have a dog on my face. So, and if that answers all of your questions, I hope it does.
It's well groomed. I don't know what you're feeding it, but it's lovely. It's got a nice gloss. But Joan, do you find a man in a beard attractive? Do you like it? No. Oh.
It reminds me too much of the Kardashians in the morning. And it just...
There's the boys down the end there. Now, I see you seem like, you know, men. I thought you'd have beards.
No, we went to the North Pole, but you can't shave. We drove to the North Pole, and you can't shave, obviously, there. And we got there, and there was a very faint, dirty smudge. And that was it. It took us weeks and weeks and weeks, and nothing grows. I have no testosterone at all. Fundamentally a girl.
But when you reach a certain age, hair grows on a woman. I mean, I've got 5 o'clock shadow on my ass. It's just...
I just got a beard in my ears. Do you get that?
I got a beard in my
Yes.
ears.
You got a beard? I mean, my
I got a beard in
nose.
here.
Men always say, I've lost my hair. You say, look in your ears.
I just want to take a moment and say that that's a moment I will never forget for the rest of my life. What she just said. She has a 5 o'clock shadow. Where did you say it?
On my ass.
On your ass. That's a moment I will never forget for the rest of my life.
In some cultures, it's attractive. I haven't found the culture, but in some cultures, it's very attractive.
But there is disappointment among the guests. James, I know you were looking forward to meeting Penelope again.
I nearly left. This is why I was here. To smell you. Just to be near you. Yeah.
But you have met before.
We've met a couple of times, yes.
Yeah, I remember we met at the BAFTA.
Yes, we did. I was very excited to see you. I was presenting the Best Actress award, and of course you won it, because you're the Best Actress. And, yeah, she won. And don't look so surprised, Pedro. And you probably directed her, because you've done, like, 90% of her film. And as she came towards me, she went, I am so glad that this is you. And I was like...
I've seen your imitation of me before in that show. I know what you do.
She goes, I'm so glad that it's you. I'm like, I'm so glad it's you. And as I presented her the BAFTA, I kicked her really hard in the toe.
No, I don't remember that
You
part.
don't?
No, but I promise you, next time I see you, I will be able to do your accent and I will imitate you.
Okay. I love it. And do it brilliantly or do it badly, I'll love it either way.
I must say, we've got a picture of you backstage at the BAFTAs, and just look at James here. I mean, you look like the cat that got the lipstick. Like,
do you know what? When I was younger, for some reason, my lips used to go incredibly red, and people would always say to me, are you wearing lipstick? And I'd be like, what? But
Wait,
yeah.
You're not wearing lipstick.
I'm not...
And Nicole, Lecky, I feel bad because you had prepared to meet Penelope Cruz.
Yeah, Penelope, I literally lost my mind when I thought you were going to be here next to me. And I learnt some Spanish.
Oh!
But I'm trying to think of that Spanish because now I'm confronted with you and I'm like, well, what is... And so, OK, let me think, OK. Penelope, eres una gran actriz.
Muchas gracias.
Oh, there's more. There's more.
There's mass. There's mass.
Una más. Por favor. Sé mi mejor amiga.
Por supuesto. And you have an amazing, clear accent. And, of course, I would love to.
Oh,
Thank you so much.
What did you ask her, by the way?
If she
I just heard the word whore.
No, I would never. I asked her if she would be my friend.
Oh, I love they're bonding. They're bonding. That's gorgeous. Because if anyone knows what it's like, it's Annette Bening. You've been nominated is it 4 times?
Yes.
4 times?
Yes.
Wow, never won of it, but 4 times.
You really have to bring that up.
Below design. So what is it like being nominated? What's the evening like?
Oh, well, it's very exciting. The first time I was nominated was 26 years ago, and the 5 of us who were nominated got together in the audience before the show went on the air, and we all agreed secretly, just amongst us, that we would have dinner the next week, and whoever won would pay. So Whoopi Goldberg won The next day, I was working on a movie. The next day, in my trailer, I got a beautiful big bouquet of flowers with a little note saying, meet at such and such a restaurant next week. We all met, and Whoopi gave us each a gardenia and a chocolate Oscar.
Oh. So, look at it this way. If you lose, Andrew, there might be a free dinner in it. It swings and roundabouts. Jessie Buckley, you're a dancer.
When I'm drunk, I am. I'm excellent.
No, you dancing was your first love.
What are you talking about, Graham?
You know, we've got this little clip of you. I think are you 4 or 5 in this?
Yeah. Well, everybody does Irish dancing in Ireland.
But not as well as you.
Not as well as me.
And not with the same level of dedication. Watch this, Mutzi. I think you'll be very impressed. Yeah. Because I don't mean to be rude, you slightly lose the crowd. But my God, Jessie Buckley is going to keep going. OK, here she is, dancing up a storm. Look at her there, there she is. Lovely, lovely. Now, let's just see how the rest of the family are enjoying it. Now, someone thinks she needs more room. The girl needs more room. That's what we need. Move that sofa. Here we go. Yeah, more room. Look at her, still going. Still going. Well done, you.
Very good. Is it actually true that in Ireland, like, everyone does Irish dancing at some point?
Well, you do it in school. You don't do it at home.
Over there, you just call Irish dancing dancing.
It's such a serious sport, like the kind of socks and the big, huge dresses and these little girls with these massive wigs, and it's, like, amazing, but it's kind of mad.
It's quite intense.
Yeah.
It's quite intense. Now, there are people you collaborate on the couch.
Yes.
Jake Gyllenhaal was in a band.
Oh.
Now, your band, it sounds like it had a rude name. Was it meant to be rude?
What? No.
What's it called?
It's an excellent name.
What was your band called?
It was Whole Shot, it was called. I didn't name it.
Whole
it's
Shot.
horrible. It's horrible. It's a horrible
Whole
name.
Shot does sound rude.
Whole. As in, not like the whole thing, but as in
We were great. We were great.
Wow. What did you do?
Great.
We were a great
Were you the
band.
singer?
You would have liked us. You would have liked our sound.
I'm sure. I'm sure. I'm already sold by the name.
Yeah.
I feel this guy and this guy let you down just in the basics of how to have a picture taken. Because the three of you are really doing a great job, but this and this, very poor.
Slightly tempting.
Just trying to lick his head again.
And Penelope, your mother, talking of children, your mother, what did she run? Was it a hair salon or a beauty salon?
Yeah, beauty salon. Yeah. Actually, that was like my first acting school because I would sit in front of the women and my mother pretending to be doing my homework, but behind my books, I was just spying and observing all these women confessing to my mother their secrets. And it was fascinating for me, their behavior. And I don't know, I really consider it my first acting school.
But you got skills as well. I mean, you do hair, don't you?
I tried to cut everybody's hair. Anyone who let me, I would cut their hair. Or
Penelope can cut my hair.
Have you ever done Pedro's?
No.
No, he doesn't let me.
Oh. No? Why didn't you let her cut your hair?
Because the last time she cut it, it looked like this. Lionel Blair cut.
But is it true your good friend Salma Hayek, you do her hair?
No, I am very close to her. One time she called me and said, the lights are off in my house and also the makeup artist and the hairdresser cannot come and I have a premiere in 2 hours. So come and do it in the dark. So I do candles, do the hair, the makeup. She was happy with the result. So.
But also you do beauty treatments, not just haircuts, you do treatments.
Oh, that's because you know that I washed her legs once when we were in Mexico.
Yes. Is there video evidence of this, or you washed her legs once?
I mean, you don't do that, and if you know how to do it, you do it to your friends.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I know how to do it, so I'm going to do it to my friend.
Yeah. Help a sister out. Yeah. And, Jessie Buckley, you've never been here before, but Weird, I'd sort of forgotten. No, obviously I knew we'd worked together, but it was in this studio.
Yeah, God.
I know.
Terror.
Yes, where you were auditioning for the role of Nancy.
Yeah.
And I did anything. Now, I didn't think that was that long ago.
Oh,
and then I saw that picture, and, like, even I look young in it. So, I mean...
Can I just say, what was going on with their costumes? Like...
Well, if you're going to be in Oliver, you will wear something
fair
like
enough,
that. Yes. No, fair.
Colourful.
Yeah.
It looks like Jason Donovan in there.
Who, me?
Yes.
I'll take that as a compliment. And did you go to the parties and everything afterwards?
Yeah, I did. And, you know, you have little kids. I have a 4-year-old. I mean, I don't know about you, but I don't stay up all night. I just, you know, it's hard to manage. Yeah, but you're 24. I'm older than you are. I stayed up all night. I had a great time. Yes, I danced with Madonna.
That's what I hear.
Yeah.
So how does that... Did you ask her? Did she ask you?
No, I mean, I'm 32. I was like 8, 9, you know, when she was like virgining and doing all that, and I was crazy about her. And you know, somebody came up to me, and this was like the 4th party, like 4 o'clock in the morning, and said, "Do you want to meet Madonna?" And I was like, "Yes." Yeah, I know, exactly. And
Madonna who?
Yeah.
Anyway, Madonna.
So she was like wearing a hat and looking super hot, and she didn't even say hi. She just kind of like nodded at me and started dancing.
Oh, that's creepy.
And
just nodding, and then that must have weirded you out. Not even a hello.
It was not creepy.
Oh.
It was something else. It worked.
It worked for Madonna. If I did that, if I went up to just a girl and just went...
I wouldn't do that.
Madonna does it, get out.
Yeah. Madonna can do things that no one else can do.
And so she's nodding and dancing.
She's nodding, gets up, starts dancing with me. I'm drunk enough that I'm just
Nodding.
going with it, dancing. And then she's like a crazy good dancer, and I danced with her for like, I don't know, 30 seconds or something, and then she just lost me. And she kind of started dancing with other people, and 2 girlfriends were with me that night, and they kind of ran over and they were like, "You were just dancing with Madonna." And we were talking about it for a minute, and we look over, and my husband is totally dancing with Madonna. And totally handling it. And way better than I did. And I kind of thought, like, what's better than that?
Gyllenhaal. It's Gyllen.
It's Gyllenhaal.
It's a
That's
Gyllenhaal.
right. Yeah, that's right.
Is that right?
That's right.
Okay. Because people... Is it particularly in Britain people have problems with your name?
Yeah, I mean, I have run into a couple people, usually under the influence, who have pronounced it, you know, not in the right way. You know, particularly a drunk woman once came up to me and thought that my name was Jake Googleballs, which was... I knew I had made it then.
And here you are. You're from LA. You spend a lot of time in London, don't you?
I do. I've worked here a lot, yeah. I love it here in London. I love it in England in general. Some of my closest friends are British. That's why I have such good style.
Oh, yeah. Now, given that you were born in LA, it's extraordinary that your new movie, End of Watch, it's taken you to a bit of LA you didn't know.
Yeah, to South Central LA, yeah. Which is essentially what a lot of people know from movies as one of the most dangerous parts of Los Angeles, you know. But I grew up in Hollywood, and I grew up in, you know, all over LA in different areas, and I know it very well, except I'd never spent a lot of time in South Central because it's a dangerous area, and we spent 5 months preparing for the movie in Southeast LA with police officers.
You know, it is a dangerous place, as you say, and you went... I don't think the British police would let you do this, but you went on these kind of ride-alongs at night with the real policemen.
Yeah, 2 or 3 times a week for 5 months, we would go on ride-alongs with police officers in Southeast LA, and we would alternate between 4 or 5 different sets of partners over those 5 months. And so we saw a lot of things when we were on the streets. Yeah.
And that must have been on too, because you know, if there's a raid or something, or there's a call, an emergency, and you arrive, and someone's going, "My husband just beat me up." Oh wait, Jake Gyllenhaal's here. This time I am leaving you.